all that information you can see on Google, but now let's talk about the real life. Hi everyone, my name is Masha and I'm a flight attendant in Saudi Airlines. I'm working as a cabin crew for almost 2 years, so I wanted to share my experience and knowledge with you. In this video, we're gonna talk about whole life in Saudi Arabia. Laws, regulations, weather, religion, people, the whole lifestyle. Also, we're gonna break some misconceptions that you have about this country, and we will see how many things have changed in the past few years. And if you're interested in this video, stay and watch. If you're not, check out my other videos and I bet that you're gonna like something. Saudi Arabia is an Arab country located in the Middle East, continent of Asia. It's the second largest country in the Arab world with a population of 34 million people. That's enough for me. All that information you can see on Google, but now let's talk about the real life. Before I went to Saudi Arabia, I thought that this country is one of the worst countries in the world. Well, the media represented that in that kind of way. So I was Googling. All I saw is the strict laws and regulations in that country and how they're treating their women. I saw that women, they are covered all black, like even the face, and they're wearing that kind of bias. And also I heard that alcohol is forbidden and they cannot eat pork because of course it's Islamic country. And I was fine with all of that. Somehow deep inside me, I knew that it's not how it looks like, because media is lying a lot, of course, and it's not like I trust them. And I wanted to experience by myself and then to share my opinion. Honestly, I get hurt because now Jeddah is my second home. I get hurt when people are talking bad about this country because it's not how it looks like. And I'm really struggling with that, and that's why I'm recording this video for all of you guys who have a lot of misconceptions, and I bet that you do. So you will see one young lady who is living there for almost 2 years and what's her experience. The thing is, before I got in Jeddah, I knew what I can bring there, also what kind of clothes we should wear. Because it's a Muslim country, you need to have a respect. And I really mean that. If you're not willing to do that, then you're not ready to live there. And I really mean that. For me, that never was a problem because, as I said in my previous video, I was traveling a lot, like since I was a kid, and I met a lot of people and a lot of other nations. And my parents teach me that I need to have a respect for all the other nationalities, countries, customs, whatever it is. So that's why I wanted to try. When I was moving to Jeddah, because it's at the sea, oh my god, I miss it. I brought a bunch of clothes with me, to be honest. But also I was thinking, like, when you're gonna go out, okay, you will have your abaya, but you need to wear long jeans. You cannot wear short jeans, you cannot wear a skirt. It's a little bit not comfortable, let's say. But we really had respect when we came there. And the first day was really like a big mess. When we got to the airport, everyone was looking at us because we didn't have a bias, and for me, I was in my jeans and in my shirt, and people, they were looking at us like, oh my god, these are foreigners. Oh my god, they never saw foreigners before that. There were some people that they are working in Saudi Arabia from foreigners, like from Europe, America, or something like that. But usually they are already there a few years and they know what they are wearing, so they are not that obvious in the public. So when we came there, that was like a big shock for us. And at the beginning we thought that we need to wear abaya, it was a must, of course, and we thought that we also need to wear tarha. Tarha is like a scarf that you have on your hair. For me, the scarf wasn't my favorite part, and I was wearing that only when I really need it, and when I was around some holy places, or like, for example, in Medina. Out of respect, I was wearing that. When I didn't need to wear that, I wasn't, of course. Meanwhile, in the past 2 years, things have changed for the better, of course. Women's rights are better. That means that females finally got their driving lessons and they can travel now without their legal guardian. And they started working in malls, in restaurants, cafes, which is really great. And I can think that women are getting more confident, which is really, really nice to see. When it comes to respect for the women, that was my best experience ever. I never ever in my life felt like I'm scared for myself and that someone can do something to me, even on the street. uh, Foreigners, like when they see you, like Saudis, when they see you, they will not approach to you, they will not, like touch you. That's a big no nothing like that will ever happen there. And for example, if you're in supermarket, mall, and you want to buy and pay something, they will give you your space. Like for example, if you're in the line and the guy is in front of you, he will move and say please, or he will not look at you, because out of respect, he will just move and let you go in front of him. So a few times they were like doing that at the beginning and I didn't know why. So I was like, me? That was like a big relief for me because I didn't have to wait in the line. And all the time when they see women that they are carrying something heavy or something, they want to help you. They even have people whose their job is to carry your things from supermarket to the car and something like that. Honestly, I never saw something like that before in my life, which was really, really nice. Nowadays, abaya is no longer mandatory. That means that you need to have modest type of clothing. That means you can wear long skirts, like puffy dresses and long sleeve shirts, and like a jacket and jeans, which is really, really nice. And I love that change. And honestly, I already bought like 10 other jackets so I can wear. But the big problem is in the summer when it comes to like 40 degrees temperature, then it's gonna be hot either way, even if you have a baya or if you have only your jacket and jeans or some floppy shirt. For me, I really do love Arab fashion and I think it's some kind of very modern. So I started looking at the ladies, in the restaurants, and they're looking so nice and I fell in love with them and I was like, oh my god, I want to wear like this, I want to wear like this, I want to wear these shoes. And yeah, when I saw sometimes online prices, I was like, I'm gonna talk about that. Which is true. Saudi Arabia is a rich country and I'm very happy that I'm living there. But that can be a problem for the products that you are buying or the food that you are eating. Sometimes cosmetics can be very expensive when you compare it to Europe countries, and also some products for the home use. When it comes to food, it depends. When you are eating in some luxury restaurants or something like that, of course the price is gonna be high, which is kind of normal. But if you're eating junky food, it's gonna be normal price like everywhere else. I love their food, but sometimes it's not very good for my stomach because I'm not used to that kind of food. It can be a little bit spicy for me, not a little bit, too much, I mean, but I hope that one day I will get used to that. When you're cooking for yourself in your apartment or wherever you're living, it's gonna be much easier for you, and I think that's the best solution if you don't like spicy food. When it comes to beach, Jeddah has one of the most beautiful beaches that I ever saw in my life. I mean, except Bali, but you have options. In the city center, you have like beach, but no one is swimming there. It's not allowed because you have a big reefs or stones. And if you want to go for swimming in your bikinis, like to behave normal without burqa, I think it's burqa, then you can go to private beaches. Private beaches are a bit expensive, for a whole day. Let's say Silver Sands Beach, which is really, really amazing. The sand is amazing, the water is amazing. And you have also a restaurant there so you can enjoy your whole day. The entrance fee is 160 Saudi riyals. When you count that you need to buy food, drinks, and to be there all day, and also pay the transportation from your place to the beach, which is out of the town, it's a little bit expensive, but it's not like you're gonna go to the beach every single day. On some kind of beaches, you will need to know someone from Jeddah who will put your name on the list. During your job, you will meet a lot of people, a lot of your colleagues will go to the beaches, and you can ask them, hey, can you please put me on the list for this and this beach? And they will help you for sure. Nowadays in Jeddah are opening a lot of new restaurants, and it's not kind of bar, but it's during days restaurant, and at the evening they have live music. Guys, that was amazing experience for me. As you can see, like a singer is singing on the stage, and people are sitting and a little bit dancing, smoking shisha, drinking their mocktails, and like really enjoying their time. And I like Arab music. It's not like I'm gonna party with that music. No, as you already know, alcohol is strictly forbidden in Saudi Arabia. You cannot import into the country. Cigarettes are a bit more expensive than in other countries. Let's say that one pack of the bit of white slim, it's around 25 to 30 riyals, which is $7 or $8. With this project that is going to be on 2030, Saudi Arabia is changing a lot for the better. Of course, for the young people, they will get a lot of new things. In Jeddah and also Riyadh, which is the capital city, they were making a lot of music festivals. There were a bunch of popular singers like David Guetta, like you can pick a genre that you want to hear. And those kind of festivals lasted for a few days, even though the entrance fee was a little bit expensive, maybe even up to $100. But when you have like so important people there singing for you, of course you're gonna go. I'm very sad that I didn't go because I had my flights. Well, your job is in the first place. When you come to Jeddah or Riyadh, you will be living in compound with your colleagues, all the girls, and you're gonna have a really amazing life. Just try to choose the good roommates that you think that you are on the same level with when it comes to cigarettes, when it comes to cleaning, when it comes to, you know, like some routine that you are doing every day, so that you cannot have any single problem in the future. When you start flying, you will meet on every single flight another crew. You will meet a bunch of new people. With someone you will get along, with someone you will not get along, which is of course normal, but you will have your crew to chill and hang out after your flights in Jeddah, to restaurants, cafes, in Corniche, where you can walk and do whatever you want to do. The truth is, you can go out with your male friends. You can have fun with your male friends. It's not like you can be wild like in US or Europe. You need to behave and pay respect. But yes, you can sit in the restaurants and talk normally, like that's nothing wrong. It's 21st century, guys. People are normal. They are studying abroad in the US. They are very smart. They are polite. Even their ladies, sometimes they are very shy. But when you are alone with a Saudi girl, I think she's really like crazy and amazing. I met a few of Saudi girls and they were really nice to us. And like, I couldn't believe that they are so free to speak, you know, like, and so funny and intelligent. Nowadays, all the Saudi girls, they're trying to get their diplomas and work on what they want and finish their college and, for example, be a doctor or something like that. And I'm really happy about that. Life is giving them a lot of new opportunities, which is really amazing. Also, you can be very active there. You have salsa classes, gym, dancing classes, Zumba classes, fitness classes, yoga classes, whatever you want. You can get anything, especially if you're living in compound, as I'm saying. I mean the foreigners. Also, all the foreigners in Saudi Arabia can go to other people's compound and have like small gatherings, parties, or whatever it is, and that can be very, very, very nice. Once in the German embassy was like one small music festival, like house festival, and I went there with my roommate and with a bunch of my other friends. It was really amazing, you know, we were dancing and chilling and like so smooth night and so super fun. About a driving license, now also the women they can drive, and if you want to get your driving license, you need to fill some papers and you have like a bit of exam that you need to pass there so you can get their driving license. I'm not sure about the price, but you can check online if you really want to know that information. When it comes to beauty of Saudi Arabia, I was in shock. Guys, you cannot even imagine how that country is so freaking beautiful. Like, it's a desert life, it's a very hot life, which is okay for me, I don't mind, but some cities in Saudi Arabia, like they have ancient towns with the house built it in reeds and rocks, and that looks so amazing, like Abha Al Ula or Jizan. As you can see in the photos, like it looks stunning. I cannot wait to go back and to go at the edge of the world, which is in Riyadh, and I'm really hope that I will visit that very soon and I will be standing there and taking some good pictures. Saudi Arabia has opened tourist visas for all the foreigners. If you want to have a tourist visa to come to Saudi Arabia and visit the country, you can check online what's the price for the visa and what documents you need to bring. Saudi Arabia has amazing spots. Like, nature is so amazing and beautiful. You need to see that. And even me, I didn't see all of that, and I really hope that I will as soon as I come back. I just hope that a lot of people will come as a tourist to Saudi Arabia to check their beauty and just enjoy. This was a short video about life in Saudi Arabia. I mean, not that short, but I cannot make it shorter, I swear. If you have any single question that you want me to talk about, that put in the comments down below, or you can ask me on my Instagram page Fly with Masha and Facebook page Fly with Masha. Please don't forget to put that subscribe button. When this coronavirus stops, take your visa and passport, come to Saudi Arabia, and you will not regret it.